Are y'all good?
Can y'all record tonight first while our PIO is getting our stuff together? I'm not the PIO.
Oh, they don't want the Facebook thing right now?
No, we can't. But if you're going to do two, if you can do the other one first is what I'm saying while our PIO, that way I can go live with you on the...
Oh, Chris, well, wait, we're going to knock out the interview for tomorrow.
Wait.
It's not the live one. They don't want this live right now.
No, we want it just... We just need a moment. We just need a moment to hook up our POO with PIO.
Okay, just give us a few seconds. I'm going to call you back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our PIO has to send either sign in to... Are you hooked up on yours with the parish or not?
Whatever you do, y'all have to share to mine.
I only have yours. I don't have the parish, so she's going to...
How you looking? You good?
Yeah.
Did y'all find toilet paper?
No. Let me tell you what. I found toilet paper last week at Office Depot. I went to Office Depot for something unrelated. My kids needed to print something out for school. Right. Out. And so I told my wife, I said, let's go check the aisle. Sure enough, there was like a pack of toilet paper there, so we bought a pack of toilet paper. That's smart. Yeah. Office Depot.
I wanted this to have some. I'm trying to get my mom some, and I can't find a pack anywhere.
I went to Target on Thursday morning at 8 a.m. when they opened for milk. And same thing, I saw toilet paper, and I was like, oh, well, I don't want. So go at 8 o'clock, like Monday morning.
Oh, we can. We have some. I just need to make sure my mom is straight. Because I have a sister with cerebral palsy, too. So I'm just trying to make sure, you know.
I got 3 daughters and a wife, so we go through a lot of toilet paper.
But no, they said that they're doing twice as many deliveries at Target per week right now.
Oh, well.
Okay, hey, I just don't know how to go. I don't have login credentials for the parish, and so I can go live with WWL at the same time.
Can we just do video and you can push it, Addie? Yeah.
Okay. That's what I'll do right now. Okay, perfect. Okay. So I'm going to put this.
You want a mic stand? I have a stand for a phone.
Okay, I'll be ready.
It's Health and Human Services Federal, right?
Oh, hey, Chris.
Thank you, Jess.
So we should be...
In Louisiana National Guard. I'm just going to push out the information about the site. I'm not going to get them. I'm just going to say we're not at our daily capacity.
In order to best utilize the resources, get everyone on.
Hey, Paul.
No, they told me to call Paul, and I thought, that's okay. Call Paul, and I'm like, okay. So I was like, and then when Paul Dudley come in, you changed your number on me. He's like, you're probably thinking it's Paul Murphy. So, yeah, so we're good. Yeah, we're at the Alario site. You know, it went really well this morning. So we were able to handle the line, and now we're actually widening the criteria a little so to fill out capacity to our testing capacity. So it will be very, very well. So, okay? Okay. Thank you so much. Okay, thanks. Bye-bye. Ready?
Ready, Rick?
It's okay. I'm trying to say.
You ready?
Yep.
Where do I stand here?
You'll be right by the mic there.
Give me a mic check. Can you say something?
Testing.
Chris, are you ready? Chris, you can go first if you want to. You ready to start it?
We're here at the Alario Center site. This is one of the sites, the pilot sites, and today was our first day. This morning we were able to test a lot of first responders and medical community who have symptoms, and we have not used up our daily capacity today. So we want to invite anyone who is showing symptoms to come to the Alario Center and we can test you today, and we will be open again tomorrow for anyone who is showing symptoms to come to the Alario Center site. You're going to be processed in your car. They take your temperature, and then you're able to drive on further through, and they're able to get the test, and then you drive on out. So anyone now who is showing symptoms and is a Louisiana resident is invited to come to the Alario Center for the remainder of the day until our testing materials run out. And again, we will be open tomorrow, Sunday, at 8 a.m. for the same thing. Any Louisiana resident showing symptoms of the COVID-19 virus. Again, your temperature is taken. You just need to bring your ID showing that you're a Louisiana resident, and you'll be able to get tested.
Can you tell us more about the symptoms that people need to be experiencing?
Well, I mean, there are a lot of symptoms, but I'll tell you, at the drive-thru, they are taking fever, and it's not a touch, it's like kind of a laser thermometer, and so they are taking fever at the registration process.
Is there a cap on how high the fever?
I'm not really sure what they're looking at. I mean, there are all kind of symptoms that you see with this virus, but I do know that and we're supported by the Louisiana National Guard, and a lot of our firefighters are here, and so this is really an all-out effort, you know, federal pilot program coming down through the state, and of course we're proud to be able to host a pilot drive-through here, and it's going very, very well.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like it's been very smooth. You opened up here, what, 8 o'clock?
We opened up at 8 o'clock, and you know, we feel like we've kind of gone through that population of, you know, first responders and medical care facilities, facilities with symptoms, and we certainly want to run through our capacity today, and so that's why we want to open it up to any Louisiana resident with symptoms.
Any idea on how many first responders you've seen, or how many people have come in through?
It's about, you know, I would say about 80.
80 people?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And just take us through, do you expect a significant rush tomorrow for this, or today?
It's hard to tell, you know, it's testing this week. Testing is opening up, you know, at our healthcare facilities, at our medical facilities, and we're proud to be part of that process. So, you know, I think testing is going to open up a lot this week, and this is an example of that.
And, you know, we've heard the governor talking about this a long time, and, you know, we will see these cases start to increase because testing. Is there any indication that we'll see more and more testing throughout JP, or is it just going to mostly be the only site as of right now?
No, I'm in communication with a lot of our hospitals, and all of them are going to increase testing. As commercial tests become available, you're going to see more positives and, of course, more testing around the board. So, you know, there was always a feeling that there was community spread in this region, and we just never knew it with a lack of tests before. And so we're going to find out where we are this week.
And, you know, we've unfortunately seen, you know, we've had Italy and Spain and China as some other examples to see, you know, how we can handle this. Are you aware of, you know, people at the parish level, people at the state level, people at the federal level kind of looking at those countries as an example on how to
I
face
think
this?
they're absolutely modeling what we expect to see in Louisiana, but everything that we're doing is about flattening the curve. The lesson we've learned, you know, and of course I've studied a lot of the Italy numbers, is that for whatever reason they weren't able to get on top of it. And, you know, they say that 80% of the cases are mild and 20% are need some kind of doctor or healthcare professional critical attention, but it's that 80% that's spreading it. So don't get fooled if you think, well, I'm not in one of those vulnerable categories, and if I get it, it'll be mild. That's where the numbers are coming from. That's where the spread is coming from, largely from that group. So, you know, we need to really get on top of it as a community, and that's why it's so very important that we're very aggressive right now.
And, you know, you saw the mayor of New Orleans issue a stay-at-home proclamation yesterday. Is that something that you guys in JP are considering?
We're watching our parish. We're making sure that social distancing is being abided by. I believe that largely people are understanding this and people are complying with this. And if I see a business here and there that is not, we will address that absolutely, get on top of it. There have been a couple of issues that we have had to address, but I think largely the community is complying. They understand the dangers of this, and you know, it's hard to not turn on the news and really understand the implications of you know, what we don't do if we're not aggressive. So that's not where we are now, but it's a very fluid situation, and I do think that people should be staying at home, and I think they are, you know, except for the essential services. And even if we look at the cities that have restrictions in place, there are a whole list of essential services that you're able to go do. You're able to leave your home to go care for a loved one, to go to the grocery store, to go to the drugstore, to get your pet food. So I think by and large people are abiding by that.
And just last question from me. I think a lot of us are seeing these more and more cases and hearing more about unfortunate fatalities. Is there anything that you can say just to sort of keep people positive and, you know, just remind us that we are all in this together and that, you know, we do need to fight this as a country and as a world?
You know, it's funny, I was thinking about it the other day. We have had such an onslaught of things that we have had to do, and, you know, as horrible as this is, my experience is I have seen the most positive things come out of it, and I think in the coming weeks you're going to just see incredible, beautiful things happen. Sometimes I'm able to get on social media and I'm able to see just some really lovely things, people doing things for one another. I know from a government perspective, we are working across the board. Our council is so very involved. I'm talking with the school board, I'm talking with the hospitals, I'm talking with the grocery stores. It's cooperation because everybody has the same mission and everybody is just trying to prevent a loved one from getting it. And so you're going to see this community come together like never before.
That's all I got.
Good.
You so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Appreciate your
Thank
help.
you.
I really
Thank
do.
you for asking me that.